Hi guys, welcome back to the Resinator. So I've bought myself a new bowl mould. The last time I made a bowl I did it in a tray mould and then shaped it in a normal bowl, and I like doing them that way, but the tray mould that I used has developed an imperfection, so it's not really great at the moment. So I bought this one and I thought that we would use the silkscreen method to put a nice pattern in there. Now at the moment the only silk screens that I have are the feathers from the set that I did the tray, but that said there's different feathers on there, so I've used two of the same, but they are a different feather to what I used last time, and we're just going to, as carefully as I can, place one in there. I want them to be going around the base, like the inside base. But it's going to be easier said than done. It's quite fiddly, but I think if I can get them in where I want them, I think it'll be worth it. So, okay, so there's one. And now the other one is going to go in that way. These ones are self-adhesive and they are reusable, so I've kept the backing paper. This one's going to be really awkward to get in, isn't it? Really awkward. Come on, in you go. Okay, let me just check the placement of that. I think we'll get away with that. I'm not sure, but I think. Okay, so I am going to again use the Let's Resin chrome powders, but I'm going to use red and the holographic pink. And I'm going to use my little makeup sponges like I did before, and we're just going to go in. Let's put a little bit more in that lid, I think. Oh, or even a lot more in that lid. To be fair, I will probably end up using that. So I'm just going to dab it in. Not going all over to start with, because I do want to put a bit of pink in there as well, and then we'll see if we can blend it. Okay, so I think that one's done. I'll do the other side off camera, and then I'll come back when it's time to take these off and give it a clean up and add our resin. So I'll see you back for the next stage. So I've done both sides of this now, so it's time to take out our silk screens as carefully as I can. There we go. That's pretty cool. And then for now, I'm just going to stick them back on. We'll lay them on their papers. So this needs to be cleaned up a bit, and to do that I've actually got some cotton buds and a little bit of alcohol, and all I'm going to do is just take out the bits that I don't want. Simple as that. Just checking on the inside of the rim. Yeah, there is some that's gone down the side there, so I need to very carefully clean those bits out. And I think this side's actually worse, so let's take this one out. And get a fresh cotton bud. And you need to give it a really thorough going over, because one thing that I did notice when I did the tray was that it may look like you've got all of the stray powder, but as soon as you put your resin on there and you take it out, you'll find bits that you missed, even though to the naked eye it looked like you got them all. Okay, I think that's okay. Yeah, looks like it's okay. And also make sure, just be careful it doesn't transfer off your gloves as well. So I'm going to go and mix my resin, and I'll be back in a few minutes for the next stage. So my resin is all ready. I've just made up some craft resin 1:1. I made up just over 400 mils. I did check the mould to start with, and by filling it up with alcohol and measuring the alcohol. And I've just coloured it with Lamino black resin dye paste. As always, when you're using any kind of resin, make sure you're using the appropriate PPE, so that's gloves, respirator and apron. So let's get this in here. So I did actually split it between 2 cups because I was quite worried that 400 mils of resin was actually going to the high risk of a flash cure. So I'm just gently pouring it over. And then before I pour the other cup in, I'm gonna see if I can just check for bubbles around the edge, which at the moment is the bottom, but it will end up being the top edge. Now, it's not an easy mould to pick up, so just be really careful. I'm I'm just picking it up and dropping it down. And then I think I'm going to give it a spray before I continue. That's just 99% isopropyl alcohol. And then we'll carry on. I might end up having to make a little, I don't know, it's going to be quite tight actually, but I might end up having to make a little bit more. I must have something better that I can scrape with actually, because that's just too small. This is better. Much better. I still don't think I'm quite gonna have enough, but it will be close. I also think my levelling table needs checking again because it doesn't look quite level, but it's too late now, so let's see if I can get any more out of this one. I think I might need to lift this edge up a little bit and maybe prop it with a couple of sticks because we're definitely not even, and that is going to be easier said than done. I think we might get away with that. Let's give it a little spray. I will need to babysit it. I think I need to go in with a silicone tool just around here, just to be safe. And I'm going to check the depth of that top. I think I'm going to need to add a little bit more, so I won't do that on camera, but I'm going to add another 50 mils I think or so, and then I will see you back tomorrow for the demold. This is all cured now, so let's loosen it off. I don't know if this is going to be a struggle or not, but we'll see. I think it might not be too bad, she said. I can't get a grip on it now. Okay. Oh wow. Oh, I love that. Let's turn my mould back the right way first of all. Oh, that is so gorgeous. And I really like where I've put the hint of pink in. Oh gosh, that has come out so good. The powders, I don't know whether it's just that I didn't, let me bring it up so you can see. I don't know whether it's that I didn't clean that bit enough, or whether as I've poured the resin, because there was a lot of the chrome powder on there, the resin's pulled it down the inside of the mould. I suspect that's what it's done, because it's happened a little bit here, but I like that effect because it's done it on the edges of the feathers, so it actually looks like that was played for. That is gorgeous. That mould is so nice, and it wasn't even that expensive either. So there'll be a link in the description to that. I'm not going to do anything to this, I don't think. I was going to maybe put some edging on it, but I actually think it's really nice and simple as it is. Wow. I absolutely love that. I think this might be one of the favourite things I've made so far. It needs there's some little bits that need a trim, which I'll do with my deburring tool. But I absolutely love that. I think I might have to try the same one but with blue, and I'm going to start having a look at other stencils, because this stencil trick is just wicked. It's really cool. I love that. So if you like what I'm doing, please pop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel. It's a couple of little clicks, it's free, and it really helps me grow the channel. Links to everything that I've used in this project will be down in the description, along with my Amazon wish list and the link to buy me a coffee. My online store is also located by clicking my buy me a coffee link. Down below underneath the video there are also buttons to join the channel as a member, and the super thanks button, and everything that comes in from those and everything that comes in from the buy me a coffee goes straight back into the channel. Thank you to all of my members. I really appreciate each and every one of you, and thank you to my subscribers. I appreciate every single comment and view and share. You subscribers and members are absolutely awesome. So all that's left to say is thank you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care everyone. Bye.